Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the Warndt Forest mission, which is the third in the 1939 DLC. Let's start blasting off here. That's one. And that's unlikely to get a whole lot better, but I could technically already do that. Blowing them still seems to be pretty decent. They'll just repair, then I can easily take them next turn. Do need to take care of this thing. Take care of the FT-17. That wasn't the most amazing of attacks. Alright, let's move you back. These guys haven't really moved, but yeah, that movement is amazing. One hex. All right. Nothing, huh? Okay, so can get rid of these guys with the regular infantry and bomb these. Move in here. Get rid of those guys. To be honest, I would actually rather try to deal with these if I can. Seems like I could. Man, I am pretty miserable with these rolls. That at least takes care of those. Then, yeah, I guess it's probably just better. Let's take a look. At least those guys went down. I don't want to have the problem that these guys suddenly attack me from the rear. That would be not very great. How far can these artillery get? Alright. Now that really sucks for this Pioneers. Let's just move them like this then. And upgrading these guys back to 10, that's also not super great. Right, we knew that. Can we just please get rid of these guys in normal and cohesive fashion? Thanks. Alright, that's one infantry. $14,700. Well, those French engineers will surely not move, so they have one more heavy weapons there. I guess I can go. Getting rid of them now will only make things easier later on. You can get up till here, but then they'll be exposed. Right, this is a pretty decent opportunity to get the artillery closer. I mean, I know this is risky. If I put these in here, that makes it slightly less risky, so let's do that. Taking this and taking control of the airfield would be pretty nice. I unfortunately need the Fredeja 2 here as well. Probably pushes them down. So then let's just bomb it. Like, I need to not be slowed down too much. If I attack, they'll be pushed into the river, then they can attack this. Although, no, let's just attack here. Because, oh, they're going down here. That's a weird place to go to. But they are finished off. Great. That means I kind of need to go and do a bit of scouting around this area. Alright. I don't want to just go in there for no reason. Let's go up here. Seems to be safe enough. You guys need to go back though, because moving up here seems to be out of the question. Although I am definitely moving pretty aggressively here. Enemy seems to be quite reluctant to perform almost any basic attack, really. If I want to get rid of these heavy weapons, let's see. I could. Don't want to get in here. This is close terrain, so they'll probably smack me to smithereens if I do something like that. I could probably move out of that. Except I don't have any fuel. Okay then. That is bad. They'll probably get a hard hit. I hope that they'll at least be marginally taken care of there. What can I do potentially? I could hit them with the Ferdagia. If I do that, there will be a pretty good smack. And then basically at that point I would have to deal with Saint-Avold, but I would at least have only one front to deal with. Let's see. Like, this is pretty heavy stuff. And it doesn't seem to be particularly clear whether I can already finish off an enemy. Alright, that should discourage them from attacking the recon. And let's do this for now. So I mean, they might go through the center, which could prove to be dangerous. Let's just do this then anyway. No need to attack. This custom prestige, which is, I guess, valuable in its own right. But not much else happens. Wonder why this attack is so poor. 2-4 is not amazing. Oh, they probably have a very high defense. Oh, that's my close defense rating. Theirs is 8. Hey, wait a minute. I'm using... Ah, okay, yeah, I'm using their close defense and my regular defense. Well, it should be enough anyway. And I didn't take any damage. Nice. So... got all the victory hexes. Guess it doesn't even matter whether I lose one or not at this point then. Like that. Overrun doesn't really do anything at that point. Let's... I mean... think about moving though. So one thing is for sure, I kind of need to see what's in that hex. It's probably nothing. Yeah. Okay. Because this is a clear hex, so if I take care of these properly, that clears out one anti-tank for me. And there's no saying when these guys might potentially become aggressive. I would assume at some point they will. But there's no sense in guessing that, I suppose. They won't move, so I can just as well kill them. Let's move them half by half. There we go. I mean, there are no suitable hexes where they can go to now, so... Okay, so they have units down there, seemingly. Okay, seems like a counteroffensive coming from the AI. With an anti-aircraft gun, a Panhard anti-tank gun, an artillery, and a French infantry. I could. Okay, there seems to be a bit more going on here than just that. Still. I think the biggest danger comes from units like that infantry. If I can take that down, then I guess I'll be fine, most likely. And I don't really need to worry about that side at that point. Let's do this. If these guys become aggressive at that point, I will have a problem. So let's just focus on one area. I mean, next turn I might actually be able to get something here, destroy this 155mm, but I guess generally I do have the time. It would be most pleasing if I can get some of that artillery to not attack, basically. The artillery there is the most troublesome. Well, that sure is something. Oh, they have new aircraft. Wow. Okay, that sucks. Like, they have nothing there to follow up that attack with. Although they do here. So this is a new infantry. I'm surprised they attacked there. Alright. That's something. New deployment there, huh? Well, these guys just signed a death agreement. I'll have to repair the Azul infantry, but that'll be fine. So, if I clear out this infantry, that will give me free access to the artillery. And that is generally what I'm looking for. Well, first of all, these guys will not make it too quickly. What I can do at least is harass the anti-tank. Surrender the Panhards. Doesn't finish off the French infantry. Okay, I might have to finish them off on that side then. That seems to be legit. And I might need a bit of backup on that side as well. So we already have a regular Wehrmacht infantry. Let's try and switch some pioneers that way too. These guys will likely repair, but it's not that big of a problem. These woods will slow them down for this turn at least, for the most part. With the addition of another infantry, things might not be so bad. Especially since I can, or I will at least attack one of them by bomber. And I think the other one should be going here too. Now, with that shift, I didn't know this thing has range 4. Wow. It has range 4 and artillery support and anti-tank support. This 155mm CMLE 17 is amazing. That's actually better than my 15cm, which has only a range of 3. I need to capture me one of those. But I need to finish this infantry first. There's just no way I can do it without taking that infantry. Like, that infantry is pretty much critical there. So let's pull you back for now. Pioneers up in here. Give them some support and make sure that they cannot actually get in between unless they have recon. but there's not a lot we can do against those. Can still be taken care of. Wow, that sucks. Is that a char? Oh yeah, I might have to retreat from that area. That is quite a hefty attack they got going there. Technically, it just says capture 6 and hold 3. So I got the capture 6. Technically, I only need to take Saint-Avold here. So this airfield will surely be lost. I don't really see any way to hold it at the moment. The big problem here are the artillery. These tanks are fairly weak, these down here. If I try to get the Somua, like just attacking these, that's not good enough. How do I keep a hold on that? I can't. Oh. How does that even work then? Apparently it attacks only the briquette. So if I get ambushed, they got their support fire, whatever. They just got to attack first. Get super lucky. Which of course always happens in a situation like this. Why would they not get super lucky? Alright, alright. I need to go after that fighter then, because if they shoot that down, that's gonna be a super serious problem. They do already have the anti-aircraft gun. I mean, you can just stay there. But these guys are also threatening my flank. And that is just straight up no good. Because I don't have enough units on that side. So this also at least secures the flank. We'll see what kind of effect that has. Now, I'll actually bomb, even though I know they'll take the airfield, because it delays some of these enemy units for a while. And I actually think that'll be pretty good. So let's switch those over. And this surely is risky, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, okay. Taking that airfield. Knew we're going to be a problem. Really like how both of my artillery are not even close to being as powerful as theirs this way. Yeah, that's good. They are blocked. Looks very well. Can I repair them? Okay. I also cannot repair them. That is a bit of a downer. But let's see, this is 1, 2.5, 4, so they can actually move in there. If they can finish this off, that would be great. Thanks. That'll be a serious help. These guys seem to remain static, and that will potentially open the way to clear these two. Dealing with the 105mm will be a bit easier. Although I guess for these, for example, it's not in my on my immediate priority list. I will have to retreat a bit again. Let's see if I can snag some chars. Well, not with such artillery blasts, I won't. 9-4, huh? Alright. Let's try it like this. Sweet, I got 8 of them. That means I should have even enough to get an entire unit. But using up so much artillery kinda puts me in a problematic situation there. So technically I could get rid of the anti-aircraft gun. Maybe I should. Don't know where they went up there. That clears the anti-aircraft. So I got the Char anti-aircraft gun. They still have 5 tanks, but these are weaker models. At least somewhat weaker. These guys will repair. Bomber kind of sucks. Tanks against tanks is never close defense. I would get rid of this artillery. They have 11 heart attack against their 14 defense. So that's a 25%, giving rough estimation of 1 damage and probably a lot back. So and not only that, I will also encircle these guys. I think this will save me a lot of trouble in the long run. They can only go in here. You have really good defense as well, I think. Yeah. They're not gonna get a shot through, so I can just keep these there. Move you in here. They can take the airfield for all I care. Just repair them. And I think that's surprisingly looking pretty well. Even if they gang the Fordeja, I don't think it's going to be that bad. And that's the only one I actually do get to move. Let's attack. Kind of hope that with just a regular result they would not attack next turn. I'll be fine, but whatever, man. That's just a load of garbage. Oh, they had more infantry. Okay, didn't see that coming. Luckily they have good defenses. Oh, they did attack. Yeah, that's a pretty poor attack for them. Like I said, I really do not mind that, actually. These aircraft are really annoying though. But most of all, it's the poor combat results that I keep getting. Can we finish off the briquettes? Come on. Thank you. Excellent. They still have a fighter, but that's not super problematic. Now, time for business. I have to repair you, though. Oh, okay. I have to get rid of these. I think this will already do the job. Especially if you get 9 damage. I don't want 9 damage, I want 5. Bye-bye, enemy tank. Bye-bye, enemy tank. These guys did repair, so I do have to shift my defenses now. Over here, they can't cross the river, so that will work out just fine. Let's get you under the fighter, so they at least just straight up cannot attack it. Okay, I cannot reach it. Not sure what they have around there, but I'll sure try to finish off that French infantry. %100% no luck, huh? Well, let's just attack this end. Attacking both of these with infantry is just straight up not the most amazing idea anyhow, but yeah. I did it because, again, I don't care about taking damage. Prestige is not an issue. So as long as they don't get destroyed, it is fine. Interesting attack choice. But it's turn 16, so I think you should be shifting over to this location in order to get to Saint-Avold. I don't have time for jokes anymore. Now, yeah, I indeed. After this turn, there are only 4 turns left. And since this is the last of their counteroffensive, this is secure, even though I didn't need to keep it. Let's get rid of these artillery pieces first. Doesn't really seem like they have more counterattack here. So okay, that's both artillery pieces, and then there's only this guy left. Prevents enemies from using the unit's close defense rating. It's 8 ground defense. Sure, it doesn't matter that much for the Fredeja, to be honest. These guys will likely just move up. And that's it for now. We'll see what those guys do. If they just attack, that does not really concern me at all. These repaired. And indeed they attacked. So it's probably a good idea to start attacking that as well. Because these guys, for example, will have a bad day. And I don't really need more surrenders. What I do need, though, is experience on my infantry. So I'll gladly use these artillery as target dummies. Why? Oh, there we are. I was like, why can't you attack? That would be a big problem. Can't go up, unfortunately. Let's get you down here, though. There are no more real enemy units except for these two, but they've proven themselves to be just purely static, at least till now. So I intend to agree with that assessment. Switch them over. So they had to go back, but that was fine. It's a shame you can't move in there. Oh well, they'll repair and I'll be fine with it. Let's get this artillery rolling too. We probably don't need it, but I might get some surrenders on these guys. That'd be pretty good. And that would be that then. Okay, so they... If only I could deal less damage, but I guess I can't. Yeah, sweet. They would retreat. The question is, do I attack or do I not? If I just attack, they'll just take another 5. Down to 12. This is not too bad. So they might repair, but that is even less of a concern now. Turn both those hexes. If I go in... Nah, they will surely attack, so... How am I gonna tackle those guys? This will surely not encircle them. But what else am I gonna do? Just a bunch of repairs. $311. If I attack now, how much will it be? 322. It really does not go up very fast. Might get a ton of prestige if I get to surrender those. Sweet. We found a hidden French tank depot again. Commandeering it. I mean, at this stage already, it does no longer matter. 18 chars, 20 Samoas, char rapides. Okay. That's 18 ground defense. That's really high. They're very slow. Good on defense though. Anyway, let's take Saint-Avold. Getting another bonus. And now we have to deal with those two. Or those guys. If we even can. On the next turn. I guess it's worth a try. First of all, for these, if I can make sure that they will not retreat, puts me in a decent position to get rid of them. (10-3) is not the most amazing, but I think this way it will work. Yeah, with the recon, we're doing just fine. I even got an overrun there. Well, this will not very likely work. Huh. Not bad. That's probably a map wipe unless they have some hidden units. Anyway, that was it. No end briefing. Historically, the Warndt forest would be successfully taken by the French advance, but their progress through it would be slow and several tanks were lost from more German minefields. Alright, alright. Let's review their battlefield, and indeed, yeah, it wasn't too problematic there. They got a few reinforcements down there at the end, but they were swiftly dealt with in the forest. You could use your infantry to good use. And we have some tricks up our sleeves now, so we can deal with those basically. They're a bit of a pushover, those French, as is to be expected, I guess, from the Saar offensive. The French are not going to go for any super major push, I guess. So the enemy is expected to be somewhat weak, which is kind of why I wanted to go to Poland as well, but oh well. Yeah, let's end that mission. Want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all next time. Bye bye.